Deep beneath the floorboards of an ancient, dusty library lives Elliot, a small gray mouse with a big secret: he can read. By night, he sneaks out to explore the towering shelves, nibbling not on cheese, but on stories. He's read everything from Shakespeare to science journals. But one day, he discovers a blank book hidden behind a locked drawer, and when he touches it, words begin to appear, his words. The book seems magical, absorbing his whispered ideas with fervor. He writes mostly for fun, adventures inspired by his surroundings. But soon, characters from his stories start to appear in the library: a cat drawn from a legendary novel, a dashing rabbit from a classic tale, and a sentient spider from a spooky yarn. At first, Elliot is enchanted by the life his writing has brought to his quiet world. Other animals in the library begin to notice these strange occurrences, tales whispered by the nocturnal children of the parchment. The owls, wise yet solemn, convene with the library's oldest inhabitants. "This changes our understanding of the little creatures serving their purpose in our ordered world," they murmur. Unbeknownst to Elliot, the librarian, Ms. Wilkes, has been noticing the peculiar disturbances too. Books left open to pages they hadn't stopped on, faint scribbling noises in the dead of night, and the weight in the air that only the power of stories can bring. She's always suspected the library to be more than merely grandiose, suspecting it holds deeper wonders. Elliot begins to feel pressured as his nightly escapades attract attention. The blank book continues urging him to write. It holds a mysterious bond with him. The boy and the book, a connection brimming with unfathomed magic. Should he continue to experiment with this newfound power, or lock the book away forever? The librarian's chase through bookshelves grows keen when she finds cat fur not from the dusty tomes, but exactly like that woven into Elliot's private tale. How long before the delicate balance is tipped over? As the nights weigh on, Elliot finds himself trapped, a conundrum between his hidden identity and the burgeoning power he holds. He feels change in the humid library air, and one night, as he reads a newly written adventure, he finds himself in the dotted adventures cape described in the pages. Realizing he might lose himself to the very ink that has given him life, Elliot urgently writes a way back into reality. When he steps gingerly back under the old floorboards, he resolves to be more careful. But the temptation to compose is a siren. Ms. Wilkes, carefully piecing the puzzle, decides to leave a blank page near the area where oddities concentrate. She wants to know who the author is, whispering silently to her library's soul. With other animals eagerly tracking his paw prints, a network of curious observers develop: the feral cats with an eye for painstaking detail, resourceful pigeons on window-led hearings, and the watchful librarian herself. Each night now becomes a suspenseful journey between expression and secrecy, creation and destruction. Elliot must tread cautiously, a perilous dance with a world he makes surreal nightly, a saga exerting weight on fragile responsibility. In the end, Elliot pens one final line: every story needs a beginning and an end. I remain, the mouse behind the tales, leaving the remaining book blank. Perhaps he can venture once more, but only time will tell, lest ink trap him in identity mystery forevermore. As the dawn creeps into the library's colorful panes, Elliot sighs in contentment, a mouse who learned that sometimes life's greatest story is left untold, living quietly beneath the whispering tomes of imagined resurrection.